Hello, everybody. My name is Ponce. Welcome to another episode of Speed Building Mabrica. As the title says, we are going to be building my grandfather's old apartment building when he was still around. And we're gonna do it right here in this little plot right here next to the preschool. Now, the reason why I'm doing my grandfather's building specifically is because it's something that I've always wanted to do in my world in some form of capacity ever since he passed away. And I recently purchased some new blocks, and I feel like, with these new blocks, I did a fantastic job from my other, with my other, compared to my other attempts. Maybe I don't know. I'll see if I can probably like situate some of the old attempts in picture form. I think I got the pictures around someplace, but so here I am. I'm just going in between the picture and also the Minecraft build. Trying to make sure that I got the spacing right because going based off of a reference, and it has to be perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Here I am doing my grandfather's window. I always loved his building because when we were driving over there, his building was the shortest out of the bunch, and he was like living next to like three other buildings. Well, like not three, but like it was like over 10. It was like a group of 10 buildings, and he had the shortest of the bunch, and it was the only one that color of the bunch, like on the front of the building. Like that was the only building that looked like that in the crew, and I thought that was like really special. Here I am doing the back porch. I decided to do a lot of things off camera because of still kind of going through the grieving of it, but overall I'm very proud of this project. So I finished half of the back patio. And one thing that I've noticed, at least out this way in like New England, is all of the back patios are always like this like red burgundy color, and I always like find that interesting. And it's very interesting. It's very interesting. Like everybody uses that same color for their back patios. Here I am doing the inside stairs leading up into the building, and it was kind of difficult because I was going based off of memory, and I knew that the hallway was a little weird, but I didn't realize how weird it was until I actually started doing it. But eventually, we did figure out how to do it. Like I said, I did a bit of the thing off camera, but here we are doing a play-by-play. So on the first floor, I situated two one-bedroom apartments with the storage and laundry in the back. Here I am on the second floor with the balconies and stuff. There I am just flying around, giving all of the good views, all of the good vibes, just situating it. Here it is doing the roof. And there's the building. Here I am just finishing up the back parking lot. Just wanted to get the three sisters situated before doing the grounds. There I am connecting the parking lot to the other side of the street. And here's the finished product. The three sisters lighting up the night. Here we are just going around the buildings. My favorite thing has to be those balconies. I absolutely love those balconies. Most of my memories of being over at Grandpa's house were either in his bedroom watching watching Nickelodeon, or hanging out on the back porch talking. And here they are, the three sisters. Beautiful, beautiful. The three Papo sisters. Here we are going through the first building. So like I said, I wanted to do a simple one bedroom apartment on the first floor. Didn't want anything too crazy. Here I am going to the back after changing the light. Here we are in the storage. I use vertical half slabs for the walls inside of the storage, which I was very excited about. Here I am going to the laundry room with some machines and stuff. Like I said, there was a lot of blocks that I want to play with, so please keep a lookout for that. And here we are going into my grandfather's apartment. There's a guest bedroom that he never used. There's the bathroom. There's the kitchen. Here's the living room, and here's my grandfather's bedroom. And here's the main hallway to the rest of the building. The actual hallway is more of a blue color, but I felt like doing a beige brown, brings it to the Malaya feel. And here's the actual building. Thank you all so much for watching the past, present, and future, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.